Hola, hola, bienvenidos. So I am studying Spanish, and hopefully I'm saying it correctly, but bienvenidos is welcome. So welcome to my YouTube channel. This is completely new for me as I'm learning to put myself out here and embark on this new journey. So cheers to that. If you are a drinker, cheers to that. Boom. I guess so. A little about me. My name is Leon, right? I go by Leon, and I live in San Antonio, Texas. San Antonio. I've been here for about a little more than half a year, and it's been a smooth journey as I transition from the Midwest, particularly St. Louis, Missouri. And I will talk about St. Louis, like that deserves its own video of my review of St. Louis. But I'm here to review a restaurant called the Yard House and talk about my first half a year in San Antonio. So nice to meet you and welcome to the channel. Be here and you will follow me through this journey, right? You will follow me through this journey of life, follow me through this journey of San Antonio, traveling nationally, internationally, and everything that comes with me becoming the most interesting man in the world that I can become. So, yeah. So I grew up in South Florida. I am from the southern region of Florida. Grew up Fort Pierce and then transitioned into Fort Lauderdale, which is where I became a man. It's been a good journey outside of Florida, moving away from home, being by yourself, fixing issues and learning yourself on a deeper level, and not having outside influences try to persuade you left, right, in the middle. So it's been a journey, right? But I'm here and I'm glad you're here, and let's get to it. So like I said, I've been here a little more than half a year, and I want to give a review on the city to talk about things to expect, my perspective, my experiences, and anyone that's thinking about moving to San Antonio, Texas, while reviewing this food. So I got this food from the Yard House here in San Antonio. It's like around the La Quintana area. So I went and got me some 10 wings, and I got me some lobster noodles. Yeah. So we'll dive into this and we will talk about San Antonio, what to expect. So, like I said, I got this food from the Yard House, 10 wings. Then I got Hennessy pepper, and I have barbecue. They recommended it, and I wanted to try something different, so I got some lobster noodles. So we will try this and let's talk about San Antonio. So I guess we'll first talk about expectations moving into San Antonio. What did I expect moving to the city? I expected to be a little more rural than it is. Right, San Antonio is a city. Like, it's a city. Not kind of like a kind of a city, like, the expressways, the highways. So, but other than that, I don't think I had too much expectations, right? I've moved around the country. So the United States is United States, right? Even though each state is has its own borders from another state. But so yeah, things that popped out to me as soon as I moved here in August. Man, the heat. Like, people saying that San Antonio is hot is an understatement. That is an understatement. It is extremely hot. Like, excuse my French, it is fucking hot. Like, I moved here and I lathered up with sunscreen. Like, just sunscreen over my face all the time because I felt like I was burning. You try to stay in the house. It's like a miserable type of heat. Right, and I'm from Florida, but it's still different. Maybe because like I spent the last year and a half in St. Louis and then I moved here, so like I was out of that Florida heat for a while. But to me, it's different. Yeah. So to say it's hot here is an understatement, right? So that's one of the things that stuck out to me, right? Yeah, let's actually try this lobster noodles. Let's get a piece of lobster here and let's try this. Oh, yeah, that's a yummy bite. That's a yummy bite from the Yard House. Give it. It is like 1:15 a.m. Central Standard Time. Right, I had a late night gym session, so you know, it is what it is. But no, that's a yummy bite. I will take more bites from it before I give like any numbers as far as like a food review. But yeah, it's yummy. First taste. Man, then what else popped out to me when I first moved to San Antonio? And given I have not been throughout Texas, so my view on Texas is very limited to just like San Antonio. It's a big city, spread out, but the traffic isn't unbearable. Like, it isn't the worst traffic in the world. It's traffic, but it's not the worst for it to be what, like one of the top 10, top 15 biggest cities in the United States. It is very spread out though, right? Like saying you live in San Antonio, like what does that even mean? That's like a broad statement. Like you could literally be 30 minutes away from here, like from where I am. So that's something that stuck out. Yeah, what else? This isn't the worst driving ever. Like I've lived in quite a few places where there's accidents here and there's hiccups here on the road, but for the most part, people are calm on the road. I haven't really dealt with too much road rage or any of that type of stuff, like bumping of the horns. Like it's been outside of the typical 9 to 5 traffic. No, there's nothing too extreme on the roads where it's like, oh man, this has to be some of the worst drivers in America. No, so that's good. That's good. Yo, so let's try another bite. Let's actually include some shrimp. So I would do a scale of like 5 stars, but that's so condensed. We'll open it up to 10. If I had to give this a 0 to 10, no, that's cool. That's still condensed. Right, let's do 0 to 100. 0 to 100. How do I feel about this noodles from the Yard House, the lobster noodles? $83. 83, right? I'll take a low B, right? I wish there was a little more salt on this, a little more twang to it, but yeah, I'll give it a 83. I'll give it a low B. Yeah. Let's see if some Parmesan can kind of help add a little twang to it for my liking. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So likes or dislikes of the city of San Antonio. What I like, it's a vibrant city. Like if you're not stuck in the house, right? If you're like a person that's like very homebody, stuck in the house, that's completely different. But I think it's a vibrant city. Like they have SeaWorld Fiesta here. They have, I think Six Flags is here. Have not been as of yet, but Six Flags is here. Even when you're driving downtown or close to downtown, the bridges, they have like different colors up on the bridges, and you have the river walk. So it's a vibrant city. Right? It's a vibrant city. So I really do appreciate that. I do like that. I like how diverse the city is. Very diverse city. Given the fact that it is close to Mexico, but still in the United States. And there's a heavy influx of military population that come in and out, right? Whether they settle down here or they don't, but it's San Antonio, so do expect some military, and that helps with the diversity. So a diverse city, nonetheless, much more diverse than coming from St. Louis, Missouri. So I really appreciate that. They say everything bigger in Texas. There's so much food. Like the burger places, from Burger Boy to Frontier Burger to, Grips. Give it, McDonald's isn't the cheapest chain anymore. It's not that cheap. You move here, you might not ever eat McDonald's again. Like you might not ever eat McDonald's again. There's just so much food to compete with a $14, $15 price tag. So I do love that. I do love that for sure. Here, let's actually try some of the wings as we get into more of the likes of the city. I think this smells like barbecue. Not sure, but no, let's try it without the sauce. These wings are good. These wings are good. We're going 88, 89, just our first bite. No type of condiments. 88, 89. Y'all. Just like this slight fruity undertone, as this, like they almost kind of soak this in like a lemon orange mix overnight before doing anything to it. And yes, actually really good. No cap. Like, if they didn't even give me any sauces, I wouldn't be mad. I would not be mad. I think that's the barbecue. So let's try this Hennessy or whiskey pepper. Okay. So again, with a slight fruity undertone that I like. Do wish they had a little more seasoning on this outside of just the pepper. I think they're relying on the pepper and the whiskey to kind of just like take it over. But I wish like there was more like, original seasoning on this. But this is good. This is still, as far as this one, 86. We're gonna bust down this whole 10 piece. Man, for real, we're gonna bust down this whole 10 piece. So the Yard House. The Yard House has a great ambience. Great. Kind of skeptical because it's open to like 1. And, you know, late night places don't typically be the most premier places. This is good. This is good. The ambience is good. It's in the La Cantera area. And if you want to do a date night, yeah. Highly recommend. So back to my likes of the city. It's been, so the thing with Texas, or moving to Texas, is it's one of those premier states of the United States. Like, it is. It's a premier state. And being in Brazil or Colombia and traveling internationally, and you meet people that have come to the United States. You ever been to Texas? You ever been to Texas? Or I've heard about Texas. Like, that's just, you know, obviously, you know, Miami and Florida and California, Hollywood. But as far as like visiting, man, quite a few foreigners have come to Texas. So it is one of those premier states, you know. And a lot of Texans, they almost feel like they're, what they say, the United States, or yeah, the United States, the United State of Texas. It's almost like its own thing from the rest of the country. So I appreciate the community, the sense of community that it builds, right? People are genuinely friendly here. Honestly, I think they're more friendly than St. Louis, for sure. Let's talk about, I guess, my dislikes. So, dislikes of the city. Dating. This is not the greatest place for a single person. Like, and it's not just from my perspective, just talking from other people, right? There's quite a few, especially like African American, that on Friday they pack up and then they go spend the weekend in Houston. Like, I've heard that over and over again. Like, they'll, no, I don't date, or I don't go to the clubs here. I will go to Houston or Dallas. So because there's a heavy Latin population here, heavy Mexican population, they value family. There's not like a lot of singles. Like, it's not just like a city that's like Atlanta, you know, where it's like there's singles just everywhere looking to date. That's not how San Antonio is. No. I tried dating here, but people are definitely in their own circle, in their own comfortability, what's going on. So let's say you hit your late 20s, early 30s, and you move here, and you're like, you know, I'm gonna date. You might have luck elsewhere. You need to have viable singles, is what I'm trying to say. You need to have like a viable single population where this makes sense. And I don't think San Antonio offers that. I don't think San Antonio offers that at all. So it makes dating hard. Like, I've met women that have come back down here and I've partied with them, but they moved back home, or they moved to the DMV because they couldn't take the dating here. Or I've met women from Ohio that have been here 8-9 years and they've been here single the whole time. So that's that. Actually, one dislike as a single black male. No. that's about really it. Oh, but this isn't a San Antonio thing. It's a Texas thing. So I think they stopped serving alcohol at like 10. Like I think 10 o'clock is when all liquor stores close. 10. So if you don't have any alcohol by 10, it's a wrap. You're done. Unless you go to a gas station, but that's beer and wine. You know, I'm a wine guy. Or if you go to a bar, right, where you're paying like high prices and stuff like that. Yeah. So the liquor stores close pretty early. That's a con. And I wouldn't say like San Antonio isn't the cheapest city I've been in. Rent is okay, you know, the cost of living is okay, but like going out in like decent areas and getting drinks and things like that, not the cheapest by any means. So that is a con. I do love that there's gyms everywhere. Well, that kind of goes back to my likes, but there's quite a few gyms. So that goes to my likes. But as far as dislikes, don't have too many. It's a smooth city. It's a smooth city. For people that are looking to move to Texas, that already have a family, you already have your significant other, and you want to be in a metropolitan area, oh yeah, this is a great option. By the way, these wings are fire. I've had wings from a lot of places, and you try to find like little hole in the walls to have the best. These wings are fire. For sure. We'll be going back to the Yard House. So, but thank you. Welcome. Please hit subscribe as we take this journey on, exploring the world, right? The world as we maybe gather up for a trip here in the later part of the year for Africa. So get ready to travel the world with me, eat great food, and continue to motivate each other and become the best versions of ourselves and become interesting. One of my friends said to me, he said, it's a conscious effort to become interesting. People don't appreciate the amount of effort that it takes to gather experiences and knowledge to share with other people. And so I'm here to encourage others to do the same. So welcome. Thank you for being here. And till next time. Ciao.